Okay, today in Book Corner, we have a new camera. Hopefully everything looks a little bit better, and hopefully I don't have a face for radio. Today we'll be talking about something that could get the channel banned, and actually, ironically, it's talking about banned books. So let's get into it. Okay, this is JC in the Book Corner, and our first installment of banned books. And we'll start off with Huckleberry Finn, 1884, by Mark Twain. Now, when it comes to banned books, that doesn't mean that people don't want to read it. It means someone else wants to keep you from reading it. I think everyone can decide for themselves. If you're underage, then it comes into question a little bit. But if you're an adult, you should have freedom to read whatever you would like to read. But Huckleberry Finn, 1884, Mark Twain. I believe mostly the objection to it is use of the N-word. It takes place in 19th century America, and the N-word was used a lot. That's just slice of life. That's what was happening. Mark Twain was just keeping it real. The second book, The Jungle, by Upton Sinclair, published in 1906. This was primarily, I think, just due to politics. People at the turn of the century were getting afraid of socialism and communism, and this was even before the Russian Revolution, where it became the Soviet Union. Very silly, in my opinion. Number 3, Lady Chatterley's Lover, 1928, by D.H. Lawrence. Here, the taboo subject is sex. Ooh, we can't talk about sex. That's how we all got here, but ooh, can't talk about it. Now, the full text of Lady Chatterley's Lover was not available in the UK until 1960. So about 30 years for people to finally get over it. And a little amusing anecdote, when Lawrence finished, he gave a copy to his married friends, and the wife commented that because the two main characters referred to their genitals as Sir John and Lady Jane, why didn't Lawrence just title the book Sir John and Lady Jane? I think a little bit of humor and a jab is sufficient. You don't need to ban the book. Now, when you're talking about banning it in schools, I don't know of many young people that would want to read Lady Chatterley's Lover. And I don't think it should be on the reading list. I'm not so sure about a ban. Number 4, Animal Farm, in 1945, by George Orwell. This was banned, it seems, primarily for politics, although it was banned in a place like the UK that was not communist, so that's ironic. And then in some Muslim countries, it was banned because there is a talking pig. Okay, no talking pigs. All right, fine. Number 5, a nonfiction book, The Anarchist Cookbook, in 1971. This is really the symptom of teenage rebellion in the early 70s. There's really not much here. It's a book essentially of parlor tricks, nothing that substantial. Now, many years ago when I worked in a bookstore, there were some books that you could purchase and it would put you on a government watch list for the United States. One of them was the Anarchist Cookbook. I guess more as a sign of someone's mental state, I guess, because there's really not much in here that is all that remarkable. No one's going to take over the world with flaming tennis balls. And supposedly there was a way to make a recreational drug out of banana peels, and some very studious individuals have determined after much effort that that is not possible, it doesn't work. Well, good for you for checking that out. It was in the possession of some people that ended up being school shooters and lawbreakers of various sorts, but I really don't think there's anything of substance. A number of governments have banned it. I guess these are governments that are afraid of flaming tennis balls. Not really sure what that's about. So that's the first list, first installment of banned books here on Book Corner with JC. And I would like to finish with a quote from Mark Twain. Well, maybe let me paraphrase. Banning a book is like telling a grown man he can't eat steak because a baby can't chew it. Well said, Mr. Twain. That's all for today on Book Corner. Bye.